So, good evening, guys. Hey, there was this question that somebody asked. Where did I even make that post? I think yesterday, and a lot of people have asked that same question. So I decided to answer it this night because I have time. So when I made the post about people that tie their used pads in a nylon and keep it in their room for days, so a lot of us were saying so many things, and somebody was like, "Okay, so how do we dispose the used pad?" There is no, like, let me say, there's no specific method of disposing your pad. It's your choice on how you want to dispose your pad. But tonight I'm going to be sharing how I dispose my own pads after I take them off. So I've just been looking for a way to demonstrate it so that you guys can see it. I wanted to just put it in writing, but I know a lot of people are still going to ask me the same questions, like, I don't understand. I didn't understand the explanation. I've gotten it in my inbox. I've seen it on the comment section. When I taught on menstrual hygiene, a lot of people asked that question. Now, when it comes to disposal of pads, so many people prefer to burn their own. You understand? And that is where the temptation of putting it together to burn it later comes, because they'll be like, am I going to, if I burn today, tomorrow I'll burn again, tomorrow I'll burn again, like that. And you know that when you burn a used pad, it's not like it gets burnt into ashes. So that is just one of the things that makes me feel somehow about the burning method. Okay, so but so many people have been using that method for long. It's been working for them, based on what the society is doing these days. Some people go about picking used parts and stuff like that. A lot of creepy things are happening. So people prefer to burn it because they feel it's useless when it's burnt. Some people don't care. They throw it away. They tell you, once it's out of my body, it's not my blood again. So even if you pick it, you cannot do anything with it. All of us will have our beliefs and how we prefer to do things. So, but me, I believe some years back I was burning my own. Then it was really strenuous because I have to be burning, 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 burning. So before the whole period is over, I for don't waste kerosene and matches and fuel. So, but after a while, I discovered a method that I started using. And lest I forget, some people also bury their own. They are cool with the stress, so they take their time to dig a hole and put it inside. Your choice. Then people that have access to what do you call it, the pit toilets, they also dispose it there. People just throw it away, some burn it, some do a lot of things with it. And I know some people are also using this method that I want to show you this night. So I got to know about it some years ago, and I think I prefer it. So I tend to do it the moment I take my pad off. I do it before I put a new one. Even if I'm not in a position to have my shower immediately, maybe I just want to change my pad, I still do it and just clean up. Then later on I can freshen up. So no matter pad the honor, but I have to sacrifice this one to show you what I mean. I have to sacrifice this particular pad, and it's paining me. But I think practical is better, be. Okay, so this is what I use. Please don't ask me the company. I know my adverts this night. So because I can't have access to menstrual blood, I decided to use something close to help us understand, because if I teach with a clean pad, I believe most of us may not understand. So I'm going to use my oil as my blood. So when you, after putting your pad, I believe it ends up like this, something like this. I'm trying to create an effect, guys, so pardon me. It's not going to look exactly like blood, but I just want us to understand what I'm trying to show us. Okay, so yeah. So let's say this is your, yeah, let's say this is your used pad, something like this. It's used and you want to change it. Now mind you that this pad, the back is sticky, and it's in the nylon part. The back of it, this is where it sticks to your pants. These are the wings for securing it. Now this is the part that takes the blood, right? Now so many of us might just squeeze and throw away. So but what I do is, When I take it off and pull it from my pants, I tear the pad. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah. So this is what I do to my pad. Tear it from top to bottom. This is it. Now, when you open it, you will now see this cotton wool part of it. Now, this is the part that is actually absorbing the menstrual blood, not this nylon part. So the nylon parts, their job is just to keep you dry, right? So, but this thing inside is what is taking the menstrual blood itself. So what I do is I tear it open like this, and then I peel out this cotton part of it. I peel it out. So yes, that's what I want. So this is it. Now this is the cotton. This is just, yeah, it's cotton wool. It's not even like it's cotton wool. So once I pull out this part, that's it. This part goes into my toilet and I flush. Since it's cotton wool, it flushes very easily. This is not going to clog your plumbing. It's not going to block your toilet or something like that. It goes straight, just like tissue papers. So it just goes straight. And now I'm left with this. This is what I'm left with: the nylon part, which is the back, and this front part that is, let me say, semi cotton. This is the front part that takes the blood directly, and this is the back that is sticky. So what I do is, since this part is what clogs the plumbing, so I don't flush this part, and I'll take my time to wash this part. And because it's blood, it's very easy to wash. You don't even need soap. Once you just put it in water and wash, it turns white. You can try it. It turns really white. You wash off the blood, and then once I wash it off, this white part is what I throw into my dustbin and dispose. And you picking up a white waterproof, there is no blood on it. Okay, so this is what I do every single time. I don't need to keep used pads in my room or keep it to burn later. I don't even have that time. And it's somehow funny to see me burning pads, and eyes are, the attention are, what is she burning? Where will I even stay and burn it? That is even the thing. So I just do this in my room and I go my way. Even if I'm in a public place, so long as there is a waste bin I can throw this nylon into, I'm cool. So I flush the cotton parts, and then this nylon part is what I throw away. I wash it clean first, then I throw it into the dustbin. It's completely useless the moment I discard it. So this is the method I've been using, guys, and it's really working for me. I don't need to do some nasty things, because somebody was like, how did this practice is very common in girls hostels, especially hostels. People will tell you their roomie is doing it, their side is doing it, their bedie is doing it, and things like that. You always see it. And because it's a common practice, a lot of people, once they see their roommates doing it, they say, you, so you have to be burning every day, you're throwing him every, you're throwing your pad like that. They will soon use you and do Yahoo Plus, a lot of things. And before you know it, you follow and be packing your own and put it together, so that nobody will take your used pad and go and drive Benz. You understand? So a lot of people started doing it. All of us, we did it, but it's crazy, man. So I stopped it a long time. So this is what I do now, and it's working for me. So you can try it and tell me if it works.